4 reasons why you're afraid to bring the ball up in games. You get a little nervous. There's a defender on you. You try to bring up the ball. Kicks off somebody's foot or hand. Coach like, sub, get him out the game. Put somebody in there that wants to handle the ball. It's all my coach talked about in college. Who wants to handle the freaking ball? But guess what? I know who wants to handle the freaking ball. People that are freaking good at handling the ball. So here are the 4 reasons, though, specifically why you're afraid to bring up the ball. The first reason that I'm going to go over is that your movement sucks. You watch any of the best players dribble the ball, they are in low shin angle positions. Demonstrate low. Yep, they're in low shin angle positions, and that allows them to position their body forward past the defense. They can operate in these positions and they can move out of these positions extremely quickly as well. And what you're doing wrong in your training is that you're just working on stationary ball handling. It's not gonna save you. It's about how you move. Movement over moves is what we talk about. So let's do a drill to kind of fix this problem as a part of this workout. So this is problem number 1. You're worrying about moves over movement. Let's focus on the movement. So you're gonna get into athletic posture, knees bent, chest up. All I want him to do is shins towards the ground, and he's just gonna catch himself 1 step. This is the bare bones, right? Athletic posture, knees bent, chest up, tip as far as you can towards the ground. This is low. Everybody else, when they say low, they do this. This is not how you dribble low in games. When you're in games, what do you do? What do you do when you're in games? In any sport, you move, right? You move in 3D space. So that's what we're working on here. Being low and moving while low. That's how we do it. So if we want to be able to move low, get by people low, that's how we have to do it. Now, we're going to progress this with a ball drop. So now he's going to start tall. Ball starts here. He drops the ball. Catch it at the ground. 2 steps. Very simple. We're not even dribbling yet. This is all movement work. I want to see that. Both sides. Rep it out. Stay over here. Drop. Very good. Come back, come back, come back. Again, drop the ball. Beautiful. Again. Let's add 1 dribble to it. Other way. Beauty. Again. Nice. Now, we're progressing things. We're working on moving low. We started very simple. Now we're doing it a little bit more dynamically. We're dropping into those low positions. Now what I want Mark to do is start with, you're going to start tall, drop the ball, get it at the ground. Literally pounce on it at the ground. So it hits the ground, and right when it hits the ground, you pick it up 2 steps, 1 dribble. Yes! More challenge to the low, more challenge, and this is what low actually means. And I'm going to demonstrate another thing here, so watch. When you think about how we actually get by the defense, so if Mark's guarding me, what does it mean to get by the defense? We say this all the time in Good Drill Nation is everything's a race, right? You're trying to win a race in some regard. But the problem is, if you just end it there, you lack definition of what race you're trying to win. Sometimes there's nobody on you and you're just racing to the rim, dunk on somebody's head. You're literally racing to the rim. Other times though, in this situation where you're trying to get by a defender that's guarding you, it's usually a race next to the person. More specifically, if I get this shoulder past him or past his shoulder, past his torso, past his hip, you watch any NBA players play when there's a defender guarding him and they're trying to go past him, blow by the defense, this is how they do it. They're here and they're able to literally get their shoulder forward, but watch what I did here. So when I go forward, to get my shoulder forward, that means getting my center of mass forward. And when I say center of mass forward, it's in relation to my foot. This is why we work on this, right? Because now I'm forward. So now I work on things like ball drop. I'm forward here, right? It's all about shin angle change. It's about center of mass change, things that we talk about all the time. Now let's bring it back. We were just doing ball drops. We pounce on the ground. Now we're going to add a dribble. So he's going to start tall, dribble the ball, and then drop right when it hits the ground. Dribble, drop, 2 steps. So it's 2 dribbles. Beautiful. Again, quicker. Other side. Again. This is the foundation. This is the foundation of how you blow by. One more time. Beautiful. How's that feel? That feels good? You ready to get by some defense?
Always.
Okay, good. Now let's move on to reason number 2. Reason number 2 why you're afraid to bring up the ball in games is because now we did that movement work. You don't work on it in training, especially in a constrained space. You just simply don't work on it. And we're going to do this drill right now. This is a big drill that we do in Good Drill Land. Is he's going to start at half court, right? His goal is to get to the end of the red. Show them the end of the red, Gabe. The end of the red without losing the ball or going out of bounds. What's out of bounds? Red line, lane line. If he can do that on a consistent basis, I'm talking 9 out of 10, like 90% of the time, he will feel confident in games that he can get by a defender, especially somebody that's quick like Pat, that's a little pesky like Pat. So we're going to start off this drill not regularly, we're gonna start it off, you're gonna dribble the ball, and when you drop, it's live. So start dribbling high. When he drops, it's live, get by him. Good, turnover again. He's wearing Skechers, remember that. On your go. Yep. Out of bounds. If you don't do this in training, and you go into a game, and you suck like he's sucking, pause, no offense, then how can you expect to be confident in games? You won't. You're gonna wanna pass the ball up. And then you're gonna end up forcing something because you're gonna think, oh, you're not confident. And then you have to go try to do something that you're not capable. You just aren't good enough because you don't do things like this. So we're gonna keep going. Go ahead, Mark. On your go. Good, turnover again. What this is giving Mark, it's giving him feedback, right? It's giving him feedback over what are the things that are stopping him from being successful in this drill. And sometimes it just takes keep going. But other times you really got to break things down, like we talked about with movement, and we'll talk about with other things in parts 3 and 4 of this video. But it's very simple. If you were to just imagine the best guards in the country, again, no offense, Mark, like a Darius Garland in this position against Pat, cooking Pat, never losing the ball against Pat. If he didn't want to lose the ball against Pat, he wouldn't lose the ball against Pat. And guess who's really confident bringing up the ball in games against pressure? Somebody like Darius Garland, somebody that's extremely confident. So, Mark, we got some work to do. Let's do one more to get some redemption. Good, turnover, my ball. So, one more thing is that this is harder than a game, right? Because we have a constrained space. The game is gonna be hard, it's gonna be chaos. I want your training to be more chaotic, harder, very constrained, right? Because that's how you're gonna get better, that's how you get feedback, so you get better. For example, if I had Darius Garland here and I wanted him to get really freaking good at this, and I thought that he could be even better at it, I would have this constrained space with both of these clowns guarding him, right? So now, number 1 was movement. Number 2 was really tying it together with a constrained space. And now for the 3rd and 4th part, we're gonna work on, okay, you're by the defense, right? But now you just don't feel good using your handle at full speed, right? Because a lot of times you bring up the ball, but then you have to end up going at full speed to push the ball down the court, and you just don't feel confident with that either. There's 2 parts of this equation, and that's the second part. So this is what we're gonna do. For the 3rd part, Mark, you're gonna start at the free throw line. You're gonna go into a crawl start, lift the ball up, you're gonna throw it out, get it in one bounce, throughs, continuous throughs to half court, and then you're gonna walk it back to the free throw line. Get it. Good. Get it back. Again, what are we doing here? What is the purpose? What is happening here? When you're going full speed, you wanna feel an electrifying confidence that you have the ball on a freaking string. Your hands are a weapon. You're a weapon with the ball in your hands when you're going full speed. There's no doubt in your mind that you got this. You got control. You got all the swag. So let me see it again, Mark. Good, again. There's no doubt, like if you were to do this versus something else that's a little bit weaker, not have a lot of movement, it wouldn't give you the confidence that you would need in games. And that's what you struggle with. You're just not trying things. You're afraid to try things, or you're failing because you're not increasing the challenge of the actual game, the challenge of being able to handle the ball at full speed. Let me see, behind, through. Throw it out, behind, through. Yes, again. Go back. No, you lose. Failing, and not to go back at it again. And Mark's tired, right? Mark's been tired all day. But let's pretend Mark was this bad, right? Let's pretend he was always like this. Just, I want you to play that game. Imagine the best guards you know. Imagine a Darius Garland. Imagine I want to say Colin Sexton for some reason, but I shouldn't be. Imagine somebody that's really good at handling the ball at full speed. Would they lose the ball in a drill like this? The answer is, if they were actually going full at it, of course not. They'd be able to go full speed and handle the ball because they have the ball on a string. Kyrie Irving, that video of him on Team USA doing crazy stuff. Not losing the ball. He's electric. Let me see again. Behind, through. He's not electric, okay? He's got work to do. But you understand the premise of the drill. Now, Pat! Walking on the court is never good. Never a good thing. One-way ticket to the bench, okay? No round trip. Now, Pat, because of this, you will be on defense again. I was considering putting you on offense for part 4, but you'll be on defense. You have a little boogie in your nose. Mark, over here. Pat, over here. You're at the 3-point line. Jeez, face that way, Mark. Same premise that we just did, right? So we worked on the movement and then we translated the movement into a live constraint play, getting by the defense, blowing by the defense. Now, same exact concept. Pat's gonna start with the ball. Pat's on defense. Pat's gonna throw it over Mark's head, right? And what we're gonna do, Pat, is you're gonna throw it over his head, and then you're gonna call out 3 moves. You could go through, behind, through, spin, behind, spin, whatever you want. Call it out as the ball's in the air. Right when it bounces, you both can go leave and go get it. Before we start, why are we doing this? We're doing this because we're taking that full speed nature of the game and then adding a live component to it, right? There's somebody chasing him. There's somebody giving him directives of what moves to do. There's things that you're reacting to, and that's what makes the game hard. So this is the 4th reason why you can't handle the ball in games. You're scared to handle it. It's because it's chaotic in a game. When you're going full speed and somebody's yelling at you, the defender in front of you, it's difficult. So Pat, let's see this drill. This is a brand new drill, by the way. Yes, you heard right. You heard right. On you, Pat. Call it out. 3-3.
Through behind spin.
Yeah, we can finish at the rim, no doubt. Let's do it the other way. Do it the other way. Do it the other way, Sketch. Wait for it to bounce. Wait for it to bounce.
Spin.
Yes. 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 Good. Again. Now let me get 4, but you're not allowed to do spins. All right. Yes. Good. Now watch, back at me. Very simple, right? Those are the 4 reasons. Those are 4 drills. These are the things that you need to be working on in training. And the reason why it's called training is because you're supposed to be freaking training something. You shouldn't be doing random things and then hoping, praying, crossing your fingers, praying to whoever you want to pray to that you get better. That's not a bold strategy. It's not a good strategy. It is a bold strategy. It's bad. So look, 4 drills, 4 reasons why. This is not like you could use this as a workout. You can't use this as a workout, whatever you want to do. But you should be implementing these things in your training. Look at the reasons why you are not confident, right? Confidence doesn't come from thin air, right? The best players you know aren't confident because of whatever magical reason, pixel fairy dust you want to think. They're really confident because they know without a doubt that they are capable, that they are more capable than certain players on their team to execute certain things, and they're just capable to go against the competition in a certain fashion with the skills that they have. So if you want to be more confident and you want to do more stuff on the court, just get better so that you can take a little bit more risks, more chances, and put yourself out there a little bit more against the competition. So 4 drills, go do that. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's the best channel, the best brand, the best program on the planet. We got the Good Drill app. We got all new thumbnails thanks to the cameraman behind the camera right now, Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. So best thing on the planet. If you're not on it, you're off it. And when I say off it, I mean you're literally off it and you're, cuckoo. So see you later.